Let me tell you a secret. Now is the time to actually start studying smart. Why am I saying this? Actually, in the starting, I told all my students to work hard and not work smart. Everybody was asking, tell us the tricks to smart work, to get the good marks smartly and not hard work. That's a myth. In the starting, you have to work hard. You will know how to work smart only by working hard. Somebody told, and it stayed with me till now. So work hard first. But now is the time for examination. Half yearlies are coming very near, and PT tests are already here. So now is the time, beta, to study smart and not just put n number of hours and do nothing in those hours. Now is the time to do more in less number of hours smartly. So I will tell you what exact strategy the toppers use to study smart, and you can use that as well, right? So it is a secret video. Don't share this to anybody. Okay. Now beta, starting with the simple questions. Who scores higher? What do you think? A student who studies 14 hours a day, read chapters 5 times, highlights everything, sleep just 5 hours and just studying and studying, never takes a test before the exam. Or a student who's focused and who studies with focused hours, read once, then self-tests, solve 3 papers a week, sleep 8 hours, revise with spaced gaps. Ma'am, we have watched enough YouTube videos to understand that student B is actually the winner, but we still don't understand how, right? These are all, everybody is saying smart study, but we don't understand how to do it. That's where your Aditi Ma'am comes in the role. Okay, beta, I will tell you today how to study smart, and the thing starts here. Why should you study smart? That's the question. Beta, when you study and you think you are studying hard and hard and hard, this will be your peak. This will be your curve. Why beta? Why hard study fails? Because you study hard only once. You studied the chapter line by line, highlighted it, pretty rainbow in your NCERT, and then you just forget that chapter even exists. You ghost the chapter, right? Whereas another student who gives proper attention to the chapter every interval of time, day 0 you studied it, and he at day 1 again recalled it a little bit, day 5 again revised it, day 7, day 30 again revised it, and what we call it? We call it spaced revision. Right? So beta, your brain, it deletes 70% of the information and does not think. The one time information you feed it, it's not a computer. It will not press save. It will just read and will think, okay, maybe let's see if I remember it tomorrow or not. And tomorrow when you don't feed it again, or after a few days, after a few months, it will like, it's not even needed. Let's throw it out. It has specific memory. It does not have infinite number of memories, right? Infinite number of space to store the memory. So you have to feed your brain again and again that, bro, this is important. Remember this. That is what we are going to see how to do that. Okay. Now beta, for that you will have to just change your game. Same syllabus, you have the same syllabus, the topper has the same syllabus, and you are even studying more hours than him for once. But how is he scoring more? Why beta? Because you are studying so hard. It needs to be done in the starting, but right now it's not the time to read NCERT again and again, read the chapter again and again, to highlight and make pretty notes, to study everything equally. Ma'am, what does that mean? That means beta, these are the pointers you should take in mind. You read your NCERT, you study it again, but don't go line into line. You use your notes, you use your short notes, you use your formula sheet, reaction sheets, diagram sheets that we made while studying it for the first time, and recall it back. Close your book and recall it. What did you learn? That's how we revise. Okay, solve PYQs, solve sample papers. How will we do that? Ma'am, we will join your live session. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do. Just join the live sessions. Then we use 80-20 rule. The smart student, he will go and will see, okay, these are the important chapters. Let me do this first, and then we'll do the other chapters which do not have high weightage. On the other hand, you are wasting your time on the chapter only from which only 1 marker question will come and 5 marker question will come, is just chilling around somewhere. So what do you think will happen? That is not the right approach, right? So you need to change your game. You need to change your strategy. And what's the first thing? Strategy is 80-20 rule. You have to see the weightage first. Go and check the CBSE blueprint. Study the chapters in order. There are videos available on this channel as well, weightage wise, most difficult chapters. Just go and watch, and I will told you in order which chapter to do first and which chapter to you can skip a little later. Okay. Then beta, do the previous year question papers, do the questions. PYQs are the syllabus. PYQs, all the questions that CBSE has asked before, they will ask the same concept. Why? Because that concept is important. They don't think that, okay, this I have asked before, I won't ask. Because beta, the concept is very important. When you go into +1, +2, you will see that concept repeated again and again. That's why CBSE repeat the questions. Why do you think? They want to make your life easy? They don't want that. Then beta, NCERT is 90% of the paper. Even I will say 99% of the paper, the concepts will come directly from NCERT. Questions can be different, questions can be new, but the concept, the core idea of solving that numerical, the core idea of the diagram, the equation, that will be same. Every diagram, every line will come from NCERT. That's your strategy number 1. Strategy number 2, what is that? Test yourself. Don't reread. You learn, you recall, you close the book and blurt out everything. Okay, I studied this, these are the diagrams, let me make the diagram, these are the formulas, write down the formulas, maybe do 1 or 2 numericals on them, right? So that's how we build our habits. And then test yourself. You revised, okay, you studied it, you recalled it, revised it, and then open the book, open the NCERT, go to an unsolved question, try doing it. What's the harm? You won't get it, go back, study again, ask some doubts, ask someone, and then give yourself some time, give your brain some time to chill and relax and to comprehend that this information is important, but not so much time that your brain forgets that this information is actually a little important. I have to keep it in me. So after 7 days, come back to that chapter. After 30 days, again come back to the chapter. Try doing some questions. If you can, well, very great. Your revision, the whole method is successful. If you can't, just revise again. Revise the concept again. See the solution, ask doubts, and the cycle just turns like that. Okay, that's the whole circle of life. Done? Strategy number 3, and okay, we just had 2 strategies. I think I had 3 strategies. Okay, we just have 2 strategies. That's even better. So what are the myth busters? I've gotten you something, but if you think more hours equals to more marks, no, that's not the case. Toppers study all night before exam. Anybody who's telling you that I don't study, I haven't started studying, is lying. Okay, so do not listen to them. Highlighting helps you remember. If you highlight the whole NCERT with 4 different color of highlighters, it's not going to help. Trust me. Make notes, make short notes, make formula sheets, reaction sheets, diagrams, and that's how that will help. Solving papers before finishing the syllabus is a waste, and now that's the biggest myth. Why? Because beta, you done a chapter and you go to the questions, previous year questions, and you think, why Aditi ma'am is doing previous year questions in the live session? Aren't we should complete the chapter first, the whole syllabus first? That's where we all lag. I take PYQs because from the PYQs you'll understand the importance of chapters, the importance of topics, the importance of short questions, long questions, MCQs, what kind of questions come. How will you realize that? From PYQs. If you see the PYQs from the day 1, they will embed it in your brain and they will tell you, okay, these kind of questions come. This is important. Now you are revising again and you are seeing the kind of question that came in PYQ and your brain goes, oh, this is what I did in previous year question. I just saw this is important. Let's keep it in my permanent memory location, right? So these are some things you need to do. Now, I do have a toppers timetable which you can look at, but I don't think you should follow this much. It's on you. Make your timetable. But the whole core of why I come up with this timetable is because you see the toughest task is done in the morning. Whole day is now just a smooth like butter. Whole task, the toughest task is done in the morning. The whole day you can chill, you can relax, you just have to revise, recall, and that's it. And sleep properly. That's it. And a very good thing, ask doubts. If you have seen beta, all the toppers in your class, they ask doubts. They ask most random, they ask most basic doubts, and sometimes that's how actually, if you think that the doubts of the toppers are really thoughtful, no, they are not. First, why do you think they are very thoughtful? Because you also have those doubts, but you are just too shy to ask those out, right? That's where we need to increase our confidence. Just ask one silly doubt. Your task for tomorrow is to ask one silly doubt from your teacher in the classroom in front of your whole class. What this will do? This will build your confidence, and trust me, this will give confidence to other kids as well to ask silly doubts. And beta, these doubts are not silly. When I tell you silly doubts, I mean basic doubts. But for you, these are not basic things. You are studying the light, the reflection for the first time. Of course, you should have doubts. If you don't have doubts, that's the problem. In my class, when students are sitting, I always tell them, you all have to ask one doubt. They all get time, they all think of a doubt, and they all have to ask me one doubt, because I don't let them go without asking one doubt. So that's your task for tomorrow. You have to ask one doubt from your teacher. Okay, that is a compulsory, and you need to come and tell me in the comment section that, ma'am, I asked one silly doubt. Everybody laughed on me, but teacher gave the answer. She didn't laugh. You'll see, she won't laugh, because she knows this is a genuine doubt. Okay, only the ones who can't ask doubt will laugh. Now, a little pointers for you. Give yourself each 1 point if you say yes. I can solve full sample paper in exact time. Were you able to solve full test in your PT test, half test? Were you? Give yourself a point. If not, then go back, start revising with a little timer as well. Okay, I revise all chapters weekly, not just new ones. Ma'am, but I open new chapters every day, so no point for you. But if you keep opening, keep revising the old chapters, the first chapter that you did of physics, then again you are on the right track. Give yourself 1 point. I test myself with book closed, not just open book. I close the book, I tell them something what I learned, I tell myself in the mirror, I blurt it out, draw the diagrams. Do you do that? If you do, give yourself a point. I know the marks weightage of every chapter. That's a tricky one. Do you? Yes? No? Tell yourself. I sleep 7+ hours near every exam, even near exams. That's a good sign. I will ask you to sleep 8 hours every time before exam. Of course, if your syllabus is complete. If your syllabus is not complete, then maybe shorten those hours. But do not reach that point that your syllabus is not complete, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, beta, 0 to 2, hard study trap. 3 to 4, getting smart. 5, topper mode unlocked. So let me know in the comment section your marks. Are you a hard study trap, getting smart, or topper mode? Let me know in the comment section your score of this quiz. Okay, and at the last beta, this is your 3-step switch to start study. Tonight, download the whole blueprint, go through it, go through the previous year questions, go through the all chapters which are important, and I will say don't do that. Just go on the channel, watch my video, high weightage. Just search the high weightage topics videos. It will be there on the channel. Go through them, and I have told you important topics in those chapters as well. So go watch that video. It will be very important. Then beta, this week, replace just one rereading session with a timed self-test. Test yourself, do the questions, and see that if you are able to perform or not. And then the target for this month will be to revise it again and again. Come back to this chapter after 3 days, after 7 days, after 30 days, and see if you're still able to do the questions or not. And that's how you will see your score will increase. In this quiz, your score has to increase. That's the whole point of this video. Okay, so that is it for this video, beta. Smart work is as important as hard work, just the timings are different. In the starting, you have to do work hard, right? But at the end, near the examinations, you have to work smartly. And that's what we are going to do in this particular, with the help of this particular video. Let me know how much you scored, and let me know what are the other questions I have asked. I forgot. Okay, bye bye, tata. I'll see you in the next video.